Hey there guys, it's Lucifer LeGivorden coming back at you with another video. It's been a long time since I made the announcement that I will be leaving YouTube. This video is going to be going up on YouTube as well as Bitchute, as well as a number of other videos. I came to realize that I have enough subscribers on YouTube that I really can't walk away from you guys totally, but we are going to be phasing it out. That being said, before I get into the crux of this video, I made another video a while back, and just the other day, when I was coming back into South Carolina, a little gift came in for me from Winter over at the official Cult of Cthulhu, and I want to say thank you, and yes, I did get it, guys, and I'm looking forward to reading it. It's the Bible of Cthulhu. I'll be throwing a link down in the descriptions below, both on Bitchute and YouTube, to the official Cult of Cthulhu's page. Go check them out. They are awesome. And let's get into this. So, I want to introduce a friend of mine, and he's a close personal friend of mine. He's been a member of ours for ages, and this past Halloween, just coming off of our 3 Nights of Halloween Hell celebration, because of the full moon phase falling perfectly on Halloween, I want to introduce our longest standing member and whatnot, Isaac. Isaac, come on, get it over here. Alright, this is my, get in here so people can see you quit hiding on the screen. Alright, so tell us about this weekend.
It's been interesting. It's a lot of stuff I wanted to do with a lot of people that we got here.
Yeah. We really did have a good crowd here. Not as many people as we wanted, though. Yeah. A few people kind of stepped out on us at the last moment, and we couldn't do everything that we wanted to do. But with who we did have here, we really did have some good stuff. We had another couple good friends of ours here this Halloween, and you know, we had a photographer here. He's a really good friend of mine. I'll be throwing a link to him down below as well, to his website. He's done some fantastic work down in Haiti, getting some really sketchy stuff, just taking pictures of some really awesome, hard-to-reach people all over the country, and just just getting the facts out there as they are. And he gave us the honor of coming here for this event, and you know, capturing what we do here to show the world, and you know, I want to thank him too. So you got a little surprise the first night here. You want to talk about that?
Sure. I was ordained, and I wasn't expecting it at all.
Yeah.
I was told nothing.
Yeah, we were all like talking about it, and everybody was like, "No one tell Isaac. No one tell Isaac." And so, well, let's see it, you know. We caught it on video. We actually filmed the rituals that we did this weekend. We're going to be putting them up for you here. And so this is our first ritual of the 3 Nights of Halloween Hell, a ritual that no one's ever seen.
Yeah.
The rite of ordainment for a satanic priest. I talked about it in my book, The Satanic Testament, years ago, and we took that ritual and we modified it a little bit. Nothing too much. We didn't really change wording. We more just added a little bit to it, an oath, you know, vows and whatnot. We added vows to it and whatnot. So to give you a little bit of background information, this ritual was originally written by Michael Aquino.
Okay.
Yeah, you bet you didn't know that.
No, I didn't.
No. He wrote it for the original Church of Satan way back when, and so, you know, it's been the rite of ordainment for the longest time. I know this is the ritual that I got ordained with, and, well, now only we tweaked it up so it's STS version. So, putting it out there, the votes came in, the voting polls are closed, we had the votes. It was 7-6, Satanic Thulian Society, so that's what we are now officially called. This whole Halloween was the official opening of our organization. We're going to be putting up, probably today, We're going to be sending the website live and whatnot so people can check it out. I'll throw a link up to that as well.
So you got the domain and everything else?
We're going to be buying it today.
Okay.
You know, we have enough money, we got enough donations into it, and because we didn't do certain elements this weekend, we didn't have to spend certain amounts of money, so we can actually pull it off. So that's going to be a really cool thing. So, without further ado, here's Isaac's Ordainment for the Satanic Thulian Society, and let's see what it's about. The sentinels of the abyss are summoned to enfold these chambers in a suspension of time and dimension, where the great flame of the Prince of Darkness is to be drawn into our midst. As the aethers of the universe are convoked as witness, I charge you who are within the temple to suffer no word of these proceedings to be passed to the profane without permission. The eyes of the examiners are cast upon those who would defy these words, and unto the beginning and the end of all dimensions. Hear now the legacy of the priesthood of hell. In the Diabolicon of the ages Satan is recounted the primeval sundering of the cosmos from the mindless unity into chaotic duality. Hence a crucible in which the essence of Satan, attained in the distinction of self and earth, specks of dust within the swirling furnace and the endless night of the universe. It was to earth that Satan came in dim aeons past, to the ancestors of your ancestors. O you who are of more than human, he spoke the word that brought them into being, saying, I am within and beyond you. The highest life in majesty greater than the forces of the universe. Those whose eyes are the face of the sun and the dark fire of Satan. Who fashioned you in your intelligence as his own and reached forth to exalt you, to entrust you to the dignity of consciousness, who opened your eyes that you might know beauty, who brought you to the key of knowledge of all lesser things, and who enshrined within you the will to become into being. Lift your voices then and recognize the highest life, who thus proclaims you triumph, whose being is beyond natural life and death, who came as flame to your world and enlightened your desire for the perfection of truth. Arise thus in your glory and behold the genius of your creation, and be prideful of being, for I am the same, I who am the highest of life. Since that day of the coming of fire, the story of the race of man has been that of the universe, torn and tortured by war, famine, pestilence, and death. Yet in the midst of death, we are in life. By the gift of Satan, there is that within us which is immune to the savagery of the immortal flesh, which preserves the self inviolate, which presieges for us an eternity of unique existence. The word of Satan became a link between the ancestors of your ancestors and Satan. The word took form as Zephyra, the self-created one, who gave unto the care the first priesthood of hell, the great keys to the shining trapezoid. That is the gate to the abyss. Herein lies the geometric inspiration for the existence of Satan, whose name shall be many in aeons and ages to come. Observe that it doth shape and define that which is the pentagram of Satan, which is itself our seal and the key to all beauty of proportion. Even as the triangle and the tetrahedron shall be as drugs to lure men, beasts, to the blind labor towards the worship of an apex of self-extinction. So we, of the pentagram and of the trapezoid, author ever unfolding memorials to the creative genius of man. Think not that because the first sights before your opened eyes are these sacred keys, and they shall be referenced. Indeed, with the passage of time, they shall be changed and effaced by those who have forgotten their power, and their origin shall fade into the mist of time. But this temple shall endure until the race of man shall cease, and those who enter its fold shall behold the heart of fire. They shall gaze upon the face of Satan. Aye, never more shall they know the simple peace of their animal brothers, but their eyes shall be opened, and they shall become as daemons, and the forces of all creation shall bend before their will. So shall it be done. So spoke Zephyra. The word became form, who also would fade before the eyes of the ancestors of our ancestors, until only dim memories of Imhotep, Prometheus, Enoch, and Belial would remain as the eldest legends of humankind. By his word, we of the priesthood of hell have rejected the blissful annihilation of unity, the crippling torture of the cross of duality, and the worship of the triad of chaos in their semblances. Embraced and immortalized by the very fire of life, we seek those who yet grope towards the light, knowing not what it is that they desire, but only that they must attain it. Perils there are, and they are many, yet in their glamour and comfort, as one they lead their victims at last to the same numbing death that would have awaited him, had he never sought to escape it. Accursed is he who would place his foot upon the path to the right in its many guises, for he merely labors towards that which would come to him in its own deadly time. Would he but wait its cold embrace. And now, within these pylons of light and life eternal, let those who have taken the name of Satan as their own being taste again the grail of the black flame. As its holy fire courses through our veins, affirm again your bond with the Prince of Darkness. Can the wings of the winds understand your voices of wonder, O enlightened ones, who shine like fire in the jaws of chaos, whom I have prepared as cups for a wedding, or as flowers in their beauty for the chamber of the righteousness. Stronger are your feet than the barren stone, and mightier are your voices than the manifold winds. For you are become a temple, such as is not, but in the mind of Satan. Arise, says the first of your kind. Move therefore unto the elect. Show them the fire within you, and awaken them, that they may gain the strength to live forever. Towards this working, the will of Satan has manifested itself, joining in the consecration with one who is now to be ordained in his eternal priesthood. Called to this sacred office is Isaac Inman, who has before this altar cast aside all the comforts and illusions and images of the earth, that his soul and self may be transfixed by the very fires of the black flame of Satan himself. Advance to the altar, thou who would claim this doom, that the eye of Satan, our Lord, may for a time seize upon you, alone in the universe, upon you as your mind is revealed to his. Do you, of your free will, embrace this eternal priesthood?
I do.
Then take you now this vow. Repeat after me. I, Isaac Inman.
I, Isaac Inman.
Forge here my bond of eternally.
Forge here my bond for eternity.
With the realms of the insatiable fires.
With the realms of the insatiable fires.
That place in which dwells the all-consuming.
That place that dwells the all-consuming.
And unquenchable black flame.
The unquenchable black flame.
The kingdom asunder.
The kingdom of sunder.
The realm of the damned.
The realm of the damned.
Whose ruler is Lucifer, who is crowned Satan.
Who is Lucifer, who is crowned as Satan.
By all the demons and the dark gods of the pit.
By all the demons of the dark gods of the pit.
And by the watchful gaze of the 9 kings of hell.
By the watchful gaze of the 9 kings of hell.
The 4 crowned princes.
The 4 crowned princes.
And the 4 queens of the pit.
And the 4 queens of the pit.
Strip me now of the stain of the Nazarene.
Strip me now of the stain of the Nazarene.
I reject his words.
I reject his words.
Here and now.
Here and now.
And forever.
And forever.
Unto my final moments.
Until my final moments.
And beyond into the brackish void of death.
And beyond the brackish void of death.
I take now
unto
myself hell's divining influence.
Hell's defining influence.
And bathe myself in demonic brilliance.
And bathe myself into demonic brilliance.
I stand before the thrones of hell.
I stand before the thrones of hell.
And beg.
And beg.
Adorn me, Lord Satan.
Adorn me, Lord Satan.
Infernal shepherd.
Infernal shepherd.
With your black flame.
With your black flame.
And place here and now.
And place here and now.
And forever.
And forever.
Unto the end of time.
Until the end of time.
The mark of the beast.
The mark of the beast.
Place me in your fame.
Place me in your fame.
Standing with your devils.
Standing with your devils.
Boundless.
Boundless.
In hell.
In hell.
Hear now these words.
Hear now these words.
By this right.
By this right.
I pledge myself.
I pledge myself.
Flesh and soul.
Flesh and soul.
to the undying flames of hell.
to the undying flames of hell.
Scorch clean the slate of my soul.
Scorch clean the slate of my soul.
Shemhem Barash.
Shem for us.
Shemhem Farash.
Ave Satanas.
Ave Satanas.
Ave Satanas.
Ave Satanas.
Rege Satanas.
Rege Satanas.
Rege Satanas.
Rege Satanas.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Take this now, sigil that thou hast chosen, with your mark.
God darn it.
Now, bring your left hand forward to the flame upon the altar and feel for a fleeting moment its kiss upon your soul. Through this we celebrate this night, Isaac Hinman. I present to you the black flame, Satan. May its fires burn within your soul.
Satan.
That black flame burns within me.
Thy black flame burns within me.
But Mark, we're all down. Conceive of the cosmos as 9 circles, or as circles of 12 divisions, alternating between the life and death, binding all creatures, save those whom I have touched. You are given powers greater than those ordering these divisions, and extending throughout the ages of time, that your vision and your voice, that you might exercise the powers of darkness, sending ever forth the black flame across the earth and the expanses of time. Thus you are a guardian of perfection and truth. Arise then and witness the wondrous creation, born of your wisdom, even as I am near you, and the essence of my being is enshrined within you. In the name of Satan, I, Lucifer LeGivorden, one that Satan has chosen on earth to represent his will, name you to our fellowship and cast you forth beyond the abyss to walk in the ways of strangeness and beauty, You are become as Zephyra, the self-created one, and you are a glory to your race and a brilliance before the eyes of Satan. Hail, Isaac Inman.
Hail, Isaac Inman.
Isaac Inman.
Hail, Satan.
Hail
Hail,
Satan.
Satan.
Hail, Satan.
Hail
Hail
Satan.
Hail, Satan.
Hail
Hail
Satan.
Satan.
So it is done.
Okay.
Congratulations, you earned it. This is the ritual of ordainment of Isaac Inman into the priesthood of hell. And this is our first official gathering as the Satanic Thulian Society. Thank you all, and for now, good night.